I was in the middle of the field, and there was all these dead fish, just piles of dead fish everywhere. It was the first time we'd gone there. It was the first, we went there with the owners on their first day back to assess the damage. And it was just, the city was still dead. I mean, there was maybe like, I'm totally guessing, I have no idea, but there was like 1,000 people, in the, want to get a shot? Yeah, I can back up. There was nobody in the city. They were still doing rescues, water was everywhere. And we have a Caliope. You know about the Caliope on the Mississippi River, the steamboat?
Yeah.
It plays, y'all may have heard it.
Yeah, we heard it the
other
other day.
It plays, this music. So I'm in the middle of the racetrack. And see, it's like right now, it's quiet, except for that helicopter. And you hear wind chimes everywhere. You just hear. But so I'm in the middle of this racetrack. Dead fish. It's stinky. It's really bad. And I hear this music off in the distance. I mean, this is like 2 weeks after the storm. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the Caliope. I'm hearing the Caliope, and I started to cry. I probably cried about 100 times. I'm not a crier. I don't. Like, I barely cry at funerals. That's the way I am. I just don't cry. But I would randomly cry. It was the craziest thing. I never had that happen to me in my life where somebody would just set me off and I was crying. I was like, I can't help it, kind of crying. So I'm sitting there in the middle of the racetrack by myself. I left the owners and the reporter, and I'm just walking around. And I hear this like kind of musical sound. And I was like, oh my God, the Caliope's playing. I'm like, this is so weird. Nobody's in the city and it's playing on the riverboat. And so I'm like, I can't believe this. So then I'm walking around, I'm like, it's getting louder and louder, and it feels like it's right by me. And I'm looking around, and what it was like a pipe like that in the ground. And it was bent so funny, it had little holes in it. It was like a flute. You could describe it almost as a flute, but it wasn't. It was just a pole. It was like this light pole right here. I mean, this stop sign pole. See the holes in it?
Yeah.
It got bent in such a weird way where when the wind would blow, it was making truly a musical, like, it would sound like this. It was like, doo, 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 doo. I can't sing, but it was just this melodic melody. And I was just like, oh my God. And it was just moments like that. And it was just like, this is crazy. It's just the timing of that. It sounded just like the Caliope.
Because you want that normalcy back.
Yeah, I guess you wanted it and you were looking for it.
Wow.
So all these homes, this is the deepest end of the parish. The water here was above the roofs. If we were here in the days after the storm, you'd probably see the very tip of that cross. And that's about it. Right here in the lake.
Wow. What?
We're.
So the tip of the cross.
I guarantee. I know a lot. The water was like maybe there was 1 foot of roof exposed on these in this particular stretch. This is in the. Here, I'll show you. This is right